Welcome to Liberty Stadium in Memphis. The championship in the American Conference at stake here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls against the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
The Memphis head coach told me pregame he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And now from the pistol formation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Gonna run it. It's Hayden. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds the receiver wide open. Here he goes. He's in the clear. At the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. An explosive play for this passing game. And now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number one for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They're going to the air in the first play. Coming after him. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Sees an opening. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. The Owls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain.
We got four verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense. On
1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. On the run, it's Hayden. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Lets it fly to the wideout. With the catch, it's Brown. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver, Joe. He told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive now, the beginning of the 41. And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Owls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Nice grab. It's Henry. You make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's Memphis in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Here comes the rush. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And that sets up a return. And the return will be brought down. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. To the air, it's Nolan. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hayden. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side, and the catch is made at the 25. They finally stop a big play, moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, I love it when a play caller's putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with his quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately, and when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Looking for a gap. It's Hayden. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. Let's see if they tried out the field goal team. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Garcia. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. So So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That's reeled in. It's Chapman. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's got a crease.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Design quarterback run. Looks like Memphis will have the first down.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play action pass and take a shot over the top.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Some hard running there through a tackle.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Memphis calling for a timeout here. That's the first of 3. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Nolan. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from just inside the 25. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And the Tigers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking for a receiver. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Henry. He's got space on the left. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Who makes the grab? Breaks into the clear. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, FAU. He barrels into the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Back to throw. It's Nolan. It's a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. He keeps it on a design run. Runs through the defender, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle close defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should
diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, now he's just showing off. What a versatile threat this guy is. As a tight end, you've got to be able to block. You've got to create mismatches. You've got to be reliable catching the football. But this is just insane. Laying out to catch the ball? Wild.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Toward the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Memphis.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Turn starts inside the 15. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. It's Memphis in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He could go. Touchdown, Tigers. A crucial big 6.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group, all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field. Maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. No chance to catch him there.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And Memphis calls time, the first of their 3. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, however narrow the path to victory is, it is still a path to victory. They get the onside kick and now just have to go down and put it in the end zone. The only problem, they're probably going to have to do this again.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. And the Owls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. The Owls right back with an answer.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, but
he's got space. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Gonna run it. It's Hayden. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Chewing clock with the running game. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in. Touchdown, Memphis.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Defense not pressing this time. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught by the receiver. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, their 2nd. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee.